because that would have ruled.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Yeah, do you think...
Looks the same to me, gonna be honest. The windows are always kind of glowing like crazy. I remember there was an ending that had something to do with...
Oh yeah, I think there's a way... Yeah.
Huh?
I think you can do something with these... Does that say fuck? Fuck! Fuck!
It's trying to. I think it's just FUC.
Fuck! What does that say? Be my Valentine! Well, now we know what day the Stanley Parable takes place on.
The Stanley Parable Uncovered.
Ooh! I think there's things to do with the computers here.
Okay. Well, I can try to find a couple more inputs, because I can't do anything else.
Do you want to check the achievements, by the way?
Oh, God. You can't jump.
No, seriously, we disabled it.
How do you get that?
What? Why try? I don't know, actually. A lot of people have gotten it, though.
Oh. 4:30, huh?
We can do that one.
I'd be surprised if I couldn't do that. Unless 4:30 is a door that is...
Be funny if the dirt doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Hey!
Hit the door 5 times? Is that all you think a
Yes!
trophy is worth?
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
I can't
You
just
lied to
give
us.
these
Give
minutes
it.
away for such little effort. A measly 5
Give it!
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Yeah.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still...
Wow, you did so fast.
Witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
Oh, you can do that.
certainly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Jesus Christ! Move with your fingers! Your fingers are like lightning! I can't keep track of them!
Slowing down
I'm still not feeling
exponentially.
it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort.
Oh my God, I'm playing Mario Party!
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Yeah, we can do that.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Well, this ain't an ending, but
I mean, what is an ending within the Stanley Parable?
that's the name of my video essay. Deciphering the real ending of Stanley Parable. 417, 417, 417, 417, 417.
The endings of Stanley Parable mean more than you think.
You won't believe this ending.
Great. Now, go
Have
click a
you
few times
finished
on
the
door
Stanley Parable?
437,
437.
437. 437. Well, 430 wasn't here. 27. Damn. 37.
Excellent.
Oh my
think
God,
we're
I feel like a
getting
clown.
somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
I feel like I'm being played like a puppet. The strings are showing.
I mean, you gotta get that achievement.
Well, you're not wrong. 415, huh?
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay, we can do this.
This ain't right. This is not ethical.
Like, sure, you're being played like a puppet.
But I'm
Let's
playing.
see. How
Yeah,
about the
exactly.
Well, I don't know. The copy machine.
God,
Copy machine, come on, come on, come on.
I don't even want
This is time.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is not the improv I'm a fan of.
There we go, there we go.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Will this also get me the jump?
419, look, there he is.
I'm up there. I'm up there.
Yeah!
I'm up there.
Yes,
I'm up there.
yes!
I'm up there.
This is
I'm up
great.
there.
How do you
You're putting
manage
it
that?
all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up.
Oh,
Go give me a
you're
few
putting
clicks
it all on the
on
line.
door 416.
Where the hell is 416?
416, 416.
New content? 416.
416, 416. Okay, go back, go back.
Oh!
That's an ending.
Good job.
I'm getting a snack.
Alright, so now you want to do the escape ending?
Sure. Cool. It's a sad day when Stanley doesn't get his trophy.
Yeah. We'll have to do that on our... You'll have to do that on your own time, I
Yeah,
guess.
and I bet I'll love it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Huh.
Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact
No, that's
room.
actually exactly
It all
it.
made Stanley uncomfortable.
Are you talking
and he
to the
started
narrator?
to bleed a
Yeah.
little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Oh damn, I've never heard that line before. But he mentioned that like the break room was like a smaller
Yes.
version of the break room
Really,
and a larger
really
version of the
big
break room
room.
crammed together. And he's right, like that's what this room is. This is a smaller version and this is a larger version.
Vanished.
I think you gotta stop believing the propaganda.
I'm not believing it, he just made a point that was correct.
Stanley took the first open door
This
on
man's
his
spitting
left,
facts.
So I'm actually going to listen to him here.
and so he
Yeah, have we
detoured
not
from
gone all the way
maintenance
through here?
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
We
door,
haven't done this
and got back on
specifically
track.
where I took the right turn and now I'm going back on the
Yet there
main
was not
path
a
here.
single person
All this
here
game does is prove how bad our
feeling a wave
short-term
of
memory is.
disbelief.
Yeah, no, you're not lying.
It's like, did we go here yet?
Concerning.
Do we
He
go
might
here?
find an answer there.
Like-
Did we do this hallway?
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh.
Yeah, now you gotta be right back, are ya? Room boy.
my favorite audio
Closet king.
Staircase,
Closet
Stanley
king.
walked upstairs to
Closet
his
king.
boss's office.
You're nothing but closet surf. You're nothing but a pantry room pauper. And then... Oh, do you remember what
The
what it
moment he
was?
entered his manager's office, Stanley froze
Two
in his
for-
tracks. Not a
Um,
living soul anywhere. Could he
2584.
really be all alone?
2548.
This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take.
2548.
He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans.
Oh, yeah,
half
this is
sobs.
due.
The guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. There on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future?
God, this fan is really giving me. Speaking of
There
getting
his
life, this
keypad
fan is
guarded
giving
the
me life.
terrible
Oh, I was
secret
gonna
of
ask if it was hitting you or not.
No, it's good,
He
yeah.
signed a 4-digit
You did?
code so devious.
I'd rather it be hotter
that
actually.
no
Oh,
man
what?
could ever hope to guess it.
You're lying right now.
No, do you remember that time we were playing in the heat of summer?
Yes.
And you're like, "Are you hot right now?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah. No. This always happens when we play. I always.
If I'm like in a mindset, I can overpower that and feel nothing.
I find that
It feels
crazy.
good in return.
Stepped into the newly opened
You just internalize that. Like wherever the temperature is, just becomes your new body heat temperature.
That's my superpower. That could be kind of a badass character if a
Yeah.
dude's just like sitting in a hot room for long enough. He can like absorb that.
Oh, there is so I was looking. I found another new ending that is new to this area. To this version I'm gonna play through first. So check this out.
Oh shit.
I'm surprised people have found it because it's very so specific, but I can just go back up if I want to.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
Just, wow, there's like a.
Question.
Do you see
I
that?
just
There's
can't
totally a
wait to
secret
find
door
out.
there.
Yeah.
We can't-
My FromSoft tingle went
I
off.
know, I was thinking that. I was like, if only we can roll off of this elevator. So we go back here.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Oh, look at
Exactly
the
way it was before
images
you
on the
got
wall.
onto the elevator.
I
It's
think
still
they're the
just
same.
Okay.
exactly what it is.
I didn't see the
What a decision you've made to
peak
come up
industry
here
on the
and
left
leave
and
the
right.
office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the
This is
edge
the
of
moment
my
that changes the
seat.
character forever.
No, exactly. This is my arc. Is like I realized I really enjoyed pressing the keypad, but that was fun.
I'm having a great time. I feel fulfilled.
Yeah, no, that honestly...
Plot twist, Stanley Parable, Stanley the robot? Robot ending. Future
Robot
ending.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
How does he keep getting away with it?
This is fucking crazy.
So you keep doing it?
Yes.
Did
Stanley
you
the
think we
Madman.
were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
He's being just kind of sarcastic,
It's
though.
time once again
Now.
to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there.
The absolute
Is it the boss's
madman.
office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I don't think Ritz is designed to eat an entire sleeve with one
Oh,
person, but
yeah.
I might do it.
That's the perfect snack for you. If anyone could, it would be you. Oh!
Ah!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
That actually kind of scared me.
Ominous horns.
Absolutely changes everything for me.
Off-key
Give me a
horns.
time out here for a minute while I process this.
Whoa!
Please hold.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, he expected there. I mean, honestly, it'd be weird. It's weird for this game that it is just the boss's office and not something else. Like,
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared
Oh, that's
to
so
embrace this
tantalizing.
stunning
You put
revelation
1, 2,
and to
3
move
and then you
forward.
get the whole...
No, no, wait.
Put in the number.
No, I need more time to process.
ah!
I get that. When you're like, okay, I'm good. No, actually,
Yeah.
give me 5 more minutes.
But you realize, okay, that was healing, but didn't heal enough.
Mm-hmm. It never does. It never
It
does.
never does.
You gotta be holding for a lifetime. That's when you figure shit out.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
This is very funny.
Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Put me on the leaderboard then.
This feels like them mocking the idea of like adding new choices to the game.
Decision-making is a breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I love the stale and repetitive storytelling market that is our...
Of video games, yeah.
Yeah, that is our current existence.
Yeah, that is all art ever.
Yeah.
This is the first piece of art that's actually saying something about elevators.
You know what?
Oh, you're going
fuck.
faster.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh no.
It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take
Honestly,
this
if I could
elevator
bottle a
ride
feeling
nice
and
Yeah.
take like slow sips from it every now and then, it wouldn't be this
There
feeling.
we go.
But it'd be a different
Isn't
one.
this so
Wait,
much
But I
fun?
understand the narrator being like, yeah, let's savor this because I just love anticipation because he's a schmuck.
Yeah.
Me though, I'd be like,
Possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment.
the feeling of getting everything you need to get done in a day. Homework, classes, chores, anything that you wanted to be productive-wise, you do. And then also you had a day, the same day, where you took risks, and you met new people, and you talked to people, and you challenged yourself in new and exciting ways, and you felt fulfilled. And then at the end of the day, you sit down to do something fun for yourself,
Yes.
and something also fulfilling for yourself, but in an entertainment way where you're no stress,
Yeah.
no worries in your life.
Like,
You got like
yeah.
a nice breeze through the window, of course, it's like on the end of a warm summer night, even though I guess you wouldn't be doing work in classes in the summer, but imagine you
No,
are.
no, I get what you're saying though.
And the moon is out, and the cat's curled up next to you, and you have no responsibilities on your mind. You have no
Yes.
challenges in front of you at the current moment.
Yep.
And you just are in a state of being comfortable with yourself and the current moment and being present in just a very, very comfy,
and vital.
Yes.
And alive.
like,
That's why
fulfilling
people like you so much, Stanley.
type moment.
Because you're not afraid.
That's
to
the feeling
spit
I would
in the
bottle.
I would
face of
love that. Like, just to have that feeling on.
Satisfaction of the ultimate form of like I put myself out there and I did all these things and I did the things I had to and I did the things I didn't have to and maybe I helped somebody or maybe I helped myself in a weird way.
Telling in your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it
And then it ends with me being stuck in this elevator for an hour.
Because I would say the issue with that is that, like, if you could just get, like, feeling on demand... then
Oh
you
no,
would never-
I'm not thinking of the dystopian world where there's so much feelings and bodies.
Yeah.
That's the end of us all.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah,
This looks sick.
He mentioned that, like, he's going to set up a press conference for us.
Okay, the room where we're holding it.
Oh, I
should be
got
just
Stanley!
around the
That's
corner.
hard.
I love that.
That's an
Especially
album
him.
cover.
That's so fucking badass. Like, look at his pose there. Like, oh boy.
He's saluting himself.
I think it's more like a nervous, like, I'm
No,
not
he is
sure if
scratching
I'm
his
ready
head,
for
but I
it.
think he was like a true American.
Oh my God, Stanley.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's the type of shit I would pay for.
Yeah, no, this is... No, I totally agree with that.
World peace,
He made
baby!
World peace, baby! It helped make the world peaceful.
I love the
Yes, here it
arms
is.
across
Just
America
It's
type
really good.
cutout.
The Stanley Parable, Stanley. Tonight, live on stage. Stage there. Oh, Q&A with
That's
world's
just-
first sentient
That's just
machine.
a real robot that works at Boston Technology.
Yeah, it's the first sentient machine.
I don't know
It
about
figured
that.
it out. It figured out how to think for itself.
We accidentally put a brain in there.
Welcome,
I've told them
Stanley.
you're going to
Stanley
speak
Wire,
about
almond
the
chair,
nature of
gum,
surprise
table,
and
fire.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable
Wow,
narrative.
this is
Oh, don't
this is a
worry.
masterclass
You'll do
in
great.
parables.
Just be
Yeah,
yourself
no,
and
he's
speak
taking the
from
piss
heart.
out. Per 27, that's me.
Proud of you, Stanley. Okay.
It is the end of It
looks
Takes
like they're
Two.
ready for you. Go
Stanley,
get 'em.
Stanley, me, Dad, age 6, Sturry.
Oh, I don't ever want my boss to tell me to break a leg.
Oh, that's something that David, age 6, wrote about how much he loved. Yeah, your boss. Yeah, no, I hate that. I don't want.
I don't
want to
ever have a
know I
relationship with
exist.
my boss.
Yeah, congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your co-workers.
Yeah, it just looks like stock.
The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book.
Stanley's
Up
kinda
again,
cool.
down again. The Stanley story.
Look at all the fun stickers.
Look at this, like we're about to like perform a show. Like look at the fucking 427 stickers and stuff.
I want to
love
get
that.
my laptop signed by Stanley.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. And next we have a no, we just have the one book. I see. We have multiple copies of it just in case. Yeah, we're probably gonna be selling this after the show.
Man, this is a big deal for you.
Yeah,
It's
it
a big
is.
night, ain't it?
It's exciting.
Opening night.
I mean,
The guy who went to Mars.
I like how he's just some dude.
He's like pointing at himself.
Yeah, that
like,
was
yeah.
me. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. The Lord.
God is
Eating great.
good.
Man, there's a lot of the guy who went to Mars. Yeah, I did.
That's some shit we would come up with and only
It's
us
so
would find it
funny.
funny. But somehow Davey agrees.
Oh, God, what is this?
The dude that came up with pizza?
Yeah, this is the guy who made it.
That's fucking good.
Eggs with pizza. So, like,
I
this
guess
is a
someone had to.
This is a pretty, like, they've had all the big guys there. They've had all the like, whoa!
Oh, you're so
Holy
popular.
Shit. Holy shit!
You're so popular. Enjoy it, Stanley. This is for you. Stanley!
It's so weird. Stanley! That's me! I'm Stanley!
Oh my god.
Jesus,
Prepare your
kind of
speech.
overwhelming. Ah!
I think you actually died from
I
that.
think I did.
Which, understandable. That's an ending.
Okay, there you go.
Congrats on your big fame.
Thank you. Yeah, no. Yeah, I actually, like, my speech was so good that they felt like it made everything else in the game seem a lot weaker in comparison, so they were like, oh, we can't actually show what Stanley said. I kind of want to check out the new content, but it's a preview. Oh, is that new? Look, no, go through. It didn't used to look like that, right? Yeah, that's a new... Wow. They just added like a new thing in the hallway just for shits and
When
giggles
Stanley
there.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. And
So which
Stanley-
ending are you going to try to get this time?
I'm gonna
Perhaps he
knock
wanted to stop
out
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
the one where you just
And
go all
here
the way
it
across
was.
the path.
The lounge.
Oh yeah,
Instead of falling down.
Eager to
Because
get
I don't
back to
remember which one
business,
that is.
Stanley took the
There's
first
actually 2
open
endings
door
for
on his
that.
left.
Jeez Louise.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look,
Who are you shitting on?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you are
Are
Stanley.
you talking to me?
I realize that investing
And you're not the Stanley who was so popular and cool that he had a giant press conference about.
Yeah, that's peak Stanley. That's the anti-everywhere, everything, all at once, where it's like, you are not reaching your potential at all in this universe.
Yeah, that.
In that universe, he did.
Yeah, he did reach his
You're
potential.
asking for me. I'm asking
Do it for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem
I don't need to
yourself,
redeem myself from
to
squat.
put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who are we talking
She's been waiting.
about? Oh, I guess we'll find out.
Like a lot of endings.
A
this is
giant
like-
woman. You look up, there's like a 20-foot tall.
A giant phone.
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another. Oh, no,
Fuck yes.
No, you can't. Did you just
Did you know you could do that?
No.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
This is good because I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to do the other ending.
Stanley picks up the phone.
You're in luck.
He's taken the
I unplugged the
finds his
ending.
wife, and the two
Because in that one,
themselves
it's
to
like,
another.
I mean, it's good, but it's a lot of just the narrator talking about how much you suck.
Not picking up the phone
Well,
is actually somehow an
This ending, though, this ending's fun.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Because I am
What
holding the
Wait a
PS5
second.
controller.
Did I just see?
Is that Desi
No,
playing?
That's not possible.
He reaches
Oh!
through the TV.
I'm not noticing
He stops the game? Oh
Yeah,
no!
the PS5 shuts
You're a
off.
real
That'd be an
person.
insane
Oh
thing.
shit. Well, you are, it just said you're a real
I
person.
can't
You're
believe
not
I was
Stanley.
so mistaken.
I appreciate you,
This is
narrator.
why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
But I also think that this is just the narrator fucking with us. Like, he's known all this time that we're not actually Stanley.
He's an asshole.
He is.
Basic safety protocol for
He's a
real-world
really terrible
decision-making.
guy.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Oh, this will be
Please
useful for me.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real
I like
person.
this narrator.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most,
The most dangerous.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
Rupert,
named Rupert
look
has
at
a
you.
choice. He could
You look like a
invent
down-to-earth
that
fella.
eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Yeah, do it,
Or he
Rupert.
could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Hmm.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is
I
not
like
real.
that line of thinking. I'm gonna start implementing
I
that.
don't understand you, so you don't
They
exist.
fucking disappear. Any political debate goes in shambles.
Yeah.
Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a
Back sack and a crack.
Oh.
Is this a analog horror
I was
video?
about to
Making choices on a
Like, it's gonna be like,
regular
I'm in your
basis
house.
is the best part to a healthy
You let me in.
decision-making process.
That was
Most
that
people
practice
professional
point was supposed to be us
making
practicing making choices. I think.
Shit! I just got scared by it.
Yeah, same.
I won't be cut out for
You
the
begin
real
to
world.
wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world. Just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially
It's me.
insignificant.
Yeah.
And the feelings
Bring me
you
back to a
subside.
world where this was
At
how
this
people
time,
sounded.
Your instructor will guide you
You
in
know
an
that, like,
exercise to test
so
and
this type of
reinforce the
accent is
material
called a
covered in this
mid-Atlantic
video.
accent,
Mhm.
and it's one of the few. Okay,
Welcome back.
things don't seem great.
Noticed that this
What's
room
the
has
lighting
begun
on
to
that?
deteriorate as a result
Oh.
of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to
There's a
revisit
lot
a
of
choice you
tractors
made
in
just
this
a few
room.
minutes ago.
I don't think I've ever
The
seen
correct
a
thing to
tractor
do
in
would have
Stanley
been
Parable
this way,
before.
please.
It's a bulldog, sorry.
Oh, gotcha, the bulldog. My bad.
Oh.
But before you go in, I just want to talk about mid-Atlantic accents.
Mhm.
So
Choice. It's the one thing you have in this troubling economy.
Yeah. Thank you for giving an example of that voice there. I appreciate it. So what mid-Atlantic accent is, it's one of the few accents that were actually intentionally constructed to be like a bridge between the old like British way of speaking and kind of like the new American dialects that were developing. And people were specifically taught who were in acting to speak in this accent, so that like no matter where someone was watching it, they'd be able to like understand them. To make it like this universal accent.
Yeah, and they also formulated it to just be the most attractive accent possible.
Yeah.
At least to me. I
Like,
think it's so charming and quirky.
yeah, I think part of it too is like they wanted to be easy, like make it sort of be easy. No matter what your accent was, you could understand it. So they made it. Like,
Funny enough, sometimes it gets kind of crazy.
Like, say, Tooks, what about me and you go grab a couple of cigars? Like. The way they like stretch out vowels like that, that's very intentional to make it like easier to understand.
I agree with it. I think it's intentionality in the best way because it's funny.
It is. It's extremely
They don't
funny
think it's
accent.
funny, but I think it's great.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jump.
Oh, they put a fence up.
Oh,
A little
man.
baby gate.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the
Yeah,
story.
that would be really
That'd be
something.
bad.
that would be unheard of.
That's not how you do narrative.
Gets any worse.
Oh yeah, this is the one where you go on the ground, no?
It seems this place
No, put me
is
down!
already
Put me down there.
I do not think this is the one where you go on the ground.
That's the one I desire. A2. What is this?
God, there's another key character. I wonder if we'll be able to go through those.
Stanley Parable, the secret behind the key card.
Because, like, this is all still the original content. Like, there's been a few small changes, but...
Yeah, besides the Game 1 update and then the elevator one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're just really having me walk all the way back to the...
Yeah, because now we know you're a real person, so now we gotta make sure that you make the correct choices as a real person.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real
This is
world.
wonderful. I love video games.
Story doesn't need resolution. Life isn't resolution.
Yeah, but
Things
that's why,
happen without resolution.
that's why I play
Now
video games.
remember, all you need
For
to do is
resolution?
behave exactly
Yeah.
as Stanley
Yeah.
would. That means choosing responsibly.
That's why it made me
and
so
always
angry
putting
when
the
Joel
story
died!
I'm playing for the trophy!
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
I
left.
think you know what to do.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Furry 5.
Oh, I'm just working my daily job. That's what that dude in the door was saying.
It's a living.
It's a living. Well, that's a... Turn down your brightness.
I
Put
wish
on
I
dark
could be in
mode.
that room, honestly. That would be nice to just live
Your
in that
poor
room.
eyes would be melted.
Internet connection. No,
They
it's
melt
only
my
bright because we're
eyes.
far away.
That's the
It would-
sun's logic.
Yeah, it would be a reasonable brightness if I was next to it.
How about outside?
That's a little too bright for me.
It's
Whoa!
ruined.
Okay.
I can't believe
Okay.
after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Get Chris out of the
What did you
broom
get?
closet.
What did you think was so
He's
special about
fucking
seeing
bored
the game
up.
Yeah.
Left here
I hear
with
someone to
such garbage.
synergize papers. Papers are too synergized.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
A little
I
bit of
can't
Reddit
erase
humor
that
for you in the
knowledge.
top right.
I'll have to live with it forever.
Oh, yeah, but
reliving
Jim-
its
Ain't that
impossibility
funny?
forever. I couldn't live
It's
that
very
way.
funny.
It's
To
not.
shut the game down entirely, to willingly destroy all of my work. I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I
me
have
jump.
to. I...
Come on, there's a door right there. We can go there. Oh! Jeez!
Help! Help!
I don't remember it being that intense.
Most likely wasn't. Oh my
Oh, I
god!
hate this. This is legitimately kind of fun.
What is that corner?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Doesn't feel good.
You, who thought you were so clever.
no.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
That was his
The only thing
game.
in the world that
You
was
touched my
running
game!
into
Why
the
did you
ground.
touch my
What, did you think that
game?
would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you
I
how
told you
important
not
it
to
was
touch
to
my
be like
game, my
Stanley?
special game.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Or what?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you.
What are you
had it?
gonna do about it?
There's a world outside of you.
It's great because it's like every other ending was us, not Stanley. Like, Stanley has never actually existed.
If you
I am Stanley! Stanley become human?
Destroyed it.
Yeah, a bunch of... Can you imagine Detroit become human with all the robots of Stanley?
Well...
Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
So here...
That means choosing
So the bit with this ending is exclusively two endings. So we did the ending where we go on the door on the right. Now we can do the ending where we go through the door on the left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
What
the
happens
door
if you
on
do
his
the one on
left.
the right?
It'll
again?
just reset you.
Oh, wow. That's clever.
Right?
I'm Stanley and I'm playing the game as I should.
Yes.
I'm walking forward.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
We're
Doing
playing the game.
good so far.
Yeah, I'm nervous and I'm gonna
bosses
go in the
office.
broom
Don't
closet.
don't do it. Stanley wouldn't.
I have an urge, but
Remember,
it's locked.
no, he wouldn't. Stanley's really good at following directions. Oh, he can't go down
I
there.
think I'm set up for success.
Yeah, this is actually really good.
I think it's the
Nailed
hard
it.
work's gonna pay off. All the training, the practice.
Yeah, that game permanent video we saw.
Shit, what if I go in the elevator for 5 minutes again on accident?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You don't.
I hate the color green.
This is a different. This is a different room.
Again, stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door.
Listen, don't
with
freak
a
out, but
voice
this is a
written
different
next to
room
it.
than the one where
I'm
you
just gonna
And
keep
behind
following
this door lay
instructions.
all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Cool.
He had seen it on his
I
boss's
shouldn't touch
computer
anything,
just
I'll fuck
last
it up.
week. Night Shark 115.
Okay, put that in.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still
I got
work?
it.
There was
Let
only
me
one
see the
way to
code.
Sure,
find
I won't.
out.
I won't fuck it up. I
Stanley had been
promise.
trained
You got
by
this, you got
before,
this.
But now,
Well,
he
wait for
was
him.
able
He's
to
doing his
himself
spiel. Wait for
What
him
was
to
the code?
give you
to face
Night
the
Shark
man.
115.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark.
Yeah, that was good.
I broke halfway through. I knew I would. I knew I would. God damn it! I think I look at you and that broke.
The
Oh
code.
shit! Redemption.
Night Shark 115.
You got this. You got
He
this.
spoke it into the receiver.
I bet there's a speaker on my
right there.
controller.
Say into the say into the controller.
Night Shark 115.
That was great. You did it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I don't have a voice. Again, I need the lip at the bottom of the screen.
No,
to like,
I would. I mean, I agree that you need a voice, but maybe we could find a voice that doesn't involve that.
Night Shark 115.
That was even better than last time.
I think.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it.
I think I'm trying my hardest.
It's
Yeah.
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide
It's it's like
I asked you for this.
I do find this so
I like
funny.
the idea of Stanley being quiet. Every time he speaks up, he sounds like that.
Yeah. Oh, Night Shark.
Night Shark
115.
Want to see what I had to show you? Then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through
Bro,
the door on the right.
I can't.
Oh, we're trying! We're trying to play ball! Why did what the fuck is behind this guy? Why does it look like that?
I'm trying to play game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
This is me on a Monday.
the door on his left.
Oh, just like looking astral projection?
Yeah,
like
me
down
when I
you?
disassociate so hard I'm in the ceiling.
Hello? Are you... Is everything
Oh, this is the third person camera I wanted for Stanley.
Yeah, so
I can,
like,
now I can see his drift
He
and all.
was so... The end! We found it. We found it. We found the ending to the game.
Wow, that wasn't even the escape ending.
No.
All right. Stanley, this is important. The story needs you.
Wow, this is more dramatic than I think I expected it to be.
Do you remember this ending?
I do, and I remember like shitting my pants.
It's pretty intense because you recognize like, oh yeah, we were Stanley the whole time. So when he kicks us out, there is no Stanley. So it's just a
Yeah,
husk.
because it's a mind hopping experiment with us being the mind and Stanley
Yeah.
being the body.
It's also really tragic because it's like the narrator didn't realize that.
Fuck.
Yeah! Like there never was the actual Stanley.
How many credits are in this game? Is this the one credit?
I think this is the only ending with credits.
Oh, so it's the official ending.
Yeah, as fucking dark as that is.
I mean, I appreciate it. So what is the escape ending?
So the escape ending, you walk down the escape ending, and then the narrator's like, but what Stanley didn't know was that this didn't lead to an escape, it led to his death. And then you keep walking, and then you actually go to this room with like a big meat grinder thing. And then right before you're about to die, a second narrator shows up. A female narrator who describes you being dead even though you're not. And then you walk into this room that's like a museum. Which,
I remember the museum part.
Yeah.
I don't remember the second narrator part. That sounds fucking cool.
Yes, it's pretty cool. And honestly, we could check that out later, but I do really want to see the new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Means new content. God,
Well, it's a valid question.
It's very funny that the narrator's just been like stuck within the Stanley parable so long. That the idea
that's honestly purgatory.
Yeah. Like, I like whenever the narrator kind of like acts like a very naive child. New content? What is that?
It's content enough for a loading screen. Hey, it's like an amusement park ride. Put your hands up.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, I love the music here.
And thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Phone
As
guy.
you know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with
I
the
don't think
Stanley
this is
Parable
Phone Guy.
Ultra Deluxe,
No, it's joking.
a reimagining of the game for consoles
Hello.
and computers.
Whoa!
It's pretty
Stanley
production
Parable
value.
Ultra Deluxe features
Also, the
exciting
lighting looks great.
content that broaden
Like the actual
and
textures on like the
Brr!
fake.
It does.
Like it's really well done.
It does actually look...
It looks like it was painted.
They did a good job making this look low
Step
res.
inside and see what thrilling new adventures await. In
Yeah! Put your hands up!
Yeah, this is
This sounds
exciting.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Man, this guy's such a sheep.
Yeah,
This guy's
fucking.
such
He's this real Stanley Parable.
Yeah, this guy's a consumer.
But I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Which is silly, because like none of us can stop being a consumer, because we live under capitalism.
Maybe
so,
you
know.
can.
Is it both?
I can shut my body down for decades.
Yeah,
I can hibernate.
We need to consume as people. The issue is not that we're consuming things. The issue is that we're forced to like pay for these things that should be like.
Born to game, forced to consume.
But no, if you're gaming, then you're consuming.
Say initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Mostly tedious.
He's gotten more wacky with his accent.
Let's
I love
see
that.
the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I
Give me the content!
I see the idea we're going with here. Jump circle.
All right.
Jump!
All right, let's see it.
Alright?
The jump circle?
You can jump in that circle.
Yes!
That's a
Yes!
really weird jump.
Yes! Yes! Yeah, no, it is. It feels weird.
I can
like
tell
there's-
how it feels from watching
It
it.
doesn't feel like a jump. It feels more like.
Someone on a string is lifting
Yeah,
you up.
no, it's like it feels like a floor above me is like rising.
Oh my god, yeah, the floor is going down.
Because there's no arc to it. Oh, there's a big actually.
You have 12 jumps remaining.
Do you think I should use all of them?
Well, you can only jump in the circle.
True.
So unless another circle shows up. One more? Yeah, lucky number 7. Okay, I mean, use all of them then.
Yeah.
I'd save one. Save one!
That's such a funny noise. Bump.
No, I
Oh,
fucking love funny
Okay.
noises.
they only programmed enough for 30 jumps.
Well, they're on a budget. You can tell.
Yeah, new content is hard to produce. This is such a
that's
big
not-
room.
DLCs
Look at
don't
this
just come
fucking
Something
room.
else,
Easy.
right?
But surely there's more.
Even
I
the
mean,
Final Fantasy VII DLC had its limits.
Yeah.
They had the limit of jumps.
I thought it was weird that Final Fantasy VII had a jump circle.
Goodness. Another elevator.
I feel like the
Stanley,
warehouses.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game
And
are
what are
Kind
these-
of a bad sign.
Yeah, what are these devs doing? What is this?
Is this what passes for
These
exciting new
baby
content?
developers. These brain
These
dead
lazy
developers.
devs.
Dictionary. There's 20 hours of new
I'm gonna go
content
back to
right
playing
there.
League.
Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
I like how the
Stanley
narrator is
Parable
also angry at
Ultra
this.
Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of
Let's
new
talk about how
content.
many hours a video
Oh,
game should
wait.
have.
There's more. Very good.
Stanley Parable
I knew
says
there
a
had to be
trillion.
something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Well, this seems like a very safe hallway.
Well,
Oh,
there's
there's your
chairs,
book nook.
Yeah. No, this chairs. I mean, we could just hang out there. This is new content, you know.
Blue
They-
chairs are trappings for you.
They figured out how to make blinds.
Yeah, did they not have that in the original game?
This bridge is new. Well, I think they had blinds, but they didn't have this many blinds.
Really making the word blind literal because of the sunlight.
That's
Alright.
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Well,
This is what
at least we got a
happens
chair in the
when
corner.
greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market.
Yeah!
Screw those developers!
Guitar riff.
Oh man, I'm getting so hyped. Did you get angry at the
It's
developers?
hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What
I think
quality
that's
assurance
true.
department signed
It
off
has
on
to be.
this? I'm
With this game.
infuriated
Yeah.
and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter. and hold
Davey
them
is doing a
personally
self-insert right now.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
This
It
is a
could
smart way
never
to
have
temper
lived up to such
expectations
Yeah.
within the content.
Yeah, thank you
You're
for
still
enjoying the new content. Well, listen, most games won't come out and tell you, like, thank you for enjoying the new content. I like
No
that.
frills.
They do at the end.
Just you
And
me
this might be the
having
end.
a great
Yeah,
time
no, that's what I'm saying.
So,
I
just like
appreciate
any
that.
other game.
Yeah.
What do you say, friend?
Alright,
Thank you so
about
much
to
for playing my
this-
game. That was Mario thanking you.
Okay. So now we're back to the old Stanley Parable.
The old daily grind.
I think that's an ending.
That's an ending?
I think so.
The new content ending?
Yeah, we just did. I mean, that was the new content.
Shit.
So now we're back to playing the Stanley Parable.
I'll show you some new content. I'll show you some new content. Super Mario 64! You know, who needs new content?
Right? Exactly.
You were just playing the old game for 2 hours.
And it was fun. I've been enjoying. Oh,
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Why?
The narrator got stuck in a vent.
it's so funny.
How can I decline that?
Yeah, we gotta check that out. Can you turn the fan on again?
Sure.
Ah, yes, we unlocked the fan ending.
I'm just a fan.
Of this game.
No.
Oh, just-
Listen to that song. Then you'll know.
What song?
He's a touchdown.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that. I mean, I've listened to him in the past.
It's an okay song.
Okay.
I like his Kenny Beats episode better, which you still haven't seen.
No, I have not. I need to see the crawl space, or whatever that show is called.
The cave!
Okay, listen, crawl space isn't that far off.
The back room. Kenny Beats the
Oh
back
man,
room.
imagine Kenny Beats in the
Yo,
bathroom.
that's an edit I need to make if I can actually
Like,
do that.
Whoa, this is kind of crazy.
I'm gonna put his quarantine video where it's just him making a beat. A very lonely like jam, but like have that cut into the back room.
So you're some sort of entity, huh? What's that like? So-
Boom, 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 boom.
I used to be human. Yeah, so that's cool. What do you think about these drum sounds? Bump, bump, bump.
Rico Nasty. I'm producing another track for you. Absolutely. Nice of you to meet me in the back rooms. Why did we need a whole loading screen for a vent?
Maybe.
Okay, you remember how
Maybe
cheap
there's an
and
ending where you just
unsatisfying
stay in the
new
vent?
Ultra Deluxe content
Fucking
turned
probably
out to
is.
be. Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable
Yeah.
This is the stance that we're
So I
taking.
made something special.
Well, I
the
mean-
2018 argument of games used to be better.
Find it.
Well, it's this
Just
game, so I
our
think it's
little
making fun of
secret.
that argument.
No, I know, but it's just,
Okay, yeah, I
it harkens back to the days of video game discourse that is such a waste of time.
Oh, no, exactly.
Oh,
Elden!
Elden! This is a hint.
Ow, how
This is
could
a
it
hint.
please be if it's just fucking Limgrave?
This is a hint telling you what game you should be playing right now.
I
Yo.
call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can read
I fuck with it.
Yeah, this is kinda
experiences of my
slick,
life
actually.
Whenever I want. Experiences
Honestly,
like
I
the launch
wish-
of the Stanley
That's
Parable
not a
on
memory I would
PC.
choose, but I wish I had a zone like this.
No, absolutely. Like,
Like, I kind of do through the power of recording.
yeah,
That's
like,
the memory zone right there.
no, we're making our own memory zone right now, and I'm happy about that.
Well, I guess if we want to experience the PC launch, then that could be the best memory there is.
Well, he said this is all his favorite memories, so it's probably not going to be all
when we
Stanley
unplugged
Parable
that
stuff.
damn phone?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a good time. You think? Oh, it's gated. It's a gated
Well,
community.
what I love is, like, he loves structure, he loves walls, so of course we don't have any options.
Yeah, because
here.
we shouldn't have choice.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone
The
remind
font.
you of how wonderful Stanley
That's just a scene page.
Yeah,
solid
but the
with a
Stanley
cheap
Parable.
Oh,
PlayStation
pressurized
or-
gas.
Remember back
You get
in
it?
October
Oh,
of
yeah, yeah.
2013,
Because
when the game
I guess it's
Back then,
illegal to,
video
like,
games
mention
had
Steam
integrity.
if you're
Back
not
then,
playing this
it
on
all
Steam.
meant something.
Don't forget!
Waste.
You know.
Yeah, it's not Steam.
Super Mario!
I remember that ending. Oh, this is great.
Take a sticker. Take a postcard.
Wait, is that old man supposed to be how the narrator sees himself?
I'm choosing to ignore that.
Okay.
That breaks my canon.
Our first kiss, my first car.
The release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. Wow, this is really weird vibes, I'm not gonna lie. This is weird vibes on Rude Mountain. And it's
I
not even
love
June
it.
yet. Cargo. Operator's Manual. Graphs. I love the graph.
Yeah, these are
magazine
all
is back.
famous magazines that came out in 2013.
Oh.
Wait, what is that?
That's Stanley.
That's a BAFTA. A word to... Dude, look at what it actually is. That's so funny.
I don't know what sound just came out of me, but that was just my genuine reaction. Hey!
This is the actual awarded one. See, that is actually the set, like, that is...
That's a weird
disc.
cover choice.
It is, but that is actually, like, the official disc for the Stanley Parable when it came out.
All of that makes me very uncomfy. Oh my
The
god!
original
Oh my
remake.
god! I fucking love that.
Real funny, they just stole The Last of Us BAFTA. Because it also came out in
2013.
2000. Yeah, because
Big
that's
year.
what they won.
Big year. 1951.
Dude, it's so...
That was the year the narrator was born.
Jokes like that make me realize
Good
that, like,
times. Let's begin again. Okay, this is great.
there are, like, no real video games that, like, reference other games in the way this is doing. And, like,
Bloober
I
Team references their own games.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
But that should not count.
I want more very, like, inside baseball, like, video game jokes, like the BAFTA Last of Us thing. I love that. Smile because it happened! Is that the shirt you got?
Remind me, I'll get the shirt in like 5 minutes and I'll bring it down.
Okay, cool,
I'll
yeah, yeah.
get the shirt right now.
Yeah, do it, yeah.
It's in the garage.
Oh, okay. Normal place for a shirt.
I want to get your live reaction.
Hell yeah. Okay. So Desmond got some cool shirts at Goodwill. He showed me one of them, which was very funny and silly and ironic. I don't even want to call it boomer humor, it's just that turn of the century graphic tee kind of thing, like the big dog shirts. It was funny in that way, so I assume this shirt will be funny in that way. Best game ever!
You talking to the archive?
I saw that the description for this recurring is best game ever.
Yeah, that's from Elden Ring.
Oh, okay, I see.
Well, I guess it's from the default.
I love that. I love that you... Fuck yeah, but... Elden Ring is the best game ever. Not wrong.
Well, originally the game was Pac-Man.
Oh, oh, gotcha. Which...
Okay.
Oh, well, we need to... I mean, there's a lot of text on that shirt.
Get ready to read.
We gotta turn on a light here. Okay. Right now... I'd rather be driving my
T-Bucket!
I love how it does it. It's so funny. That shirt makes it... Somehow, that shirt makes you look like a guy from, like, 2000 Even Murder. You look like you're getting ready to mosh at a Limp
If I had my
Bizkit
jeans
concert.
on right now.
It's so funny. Everyone wears shirts like that right here. Not only the shirt, but the fit. Like, no one knew how to wear shirts that fit them back then.
It's fucking sick.
It's so fucking good. Is there anything on the back?
No.
I don't even... There's a T-fucking, like... What's the small text there?
It's like the credits.
2006 CMNshirts.com. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Right now, I'd rather be driving my T-Bucket.
Hey, who wouldn't if you were wearing that shirt?
You're gonna look up what a tea bucket is?
I don't know what it is.
What do you think it is?
A car?
It's the funniest car.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a hot rod based on a fur bottle tea of the 1915 to 1937 era, but extensively modified.
I'd rather be driving my tea
I'd rather
bucket.
be driving my tea bucket.
Like,
That had to have been like a custom-made shirt for an event or something.
That's often what you find at
so
Savers.
Funny. God, you're so fucking adorable in that shirt. I love it. Holy shit.
It's the funniest shirt I've ever gotten.
That is the best shirt. Yes, that is the best shirt you've ever worn, and I would go as far as say that is a freak. Is that supposed to be the first dollar the Stanley Parable made?
I thought it was just like Mr. Krabs.
The first dollar.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a big tea bucket guy now.
Yeah. Are you planning to get a tea bucket?
God, no. But I wish I was driving one.
Yeah, but because if you had a tea bucket, like people will be like, why aren't you wearing your tea bucket? If you don't have it, that like gives reason for why you're wearing the shirt.
There's part of me that has the fear. Oh my god, the tiny like little filing cabinet or whatever, like the.
Oh yeah, like a tiny mile of that. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's funny. Part of me is like terrified to wear this in public because I don't want people to talk to me about it. Because like, I don't want to have to explain why I find this funny to all these.
You need to only wear it at shows. That's a great shows T-shirt.
It's so fucking good, and I'll show you the other one that I got. That's on the tier list of shirts that I got from Savers. The Holland Before You Were Crawling one is number 2.
I forgot about
This
that
one's
one.
number 1, and the third one is just like an American like fucking guns and roses, like welcome to the cowboy, welcome to the shooting range type shit. Very American, very like probably a bar somewhere, and it just has like a big skull on it with guns. Also, if this is an achievement in the game, I'm boned. I'll never platinum it.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's only in the original game. I don't think that exists.
I'm glad they cleaned up their act.
But this is so. They're mocking the idea of people like preserving the game. Like they're mocking the idea of people caring about the original Stanley Parable, which I'm very much
story. We still didn't find the story though.
Yeah, honestly, new video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth.
This is kind of in a perfect world what would be in the paper.
Yeah, you know what? God, I wish I lived in a world where the Stanley Parable came out.
You got a half off a designer hat with a cutout coupon from the newspaper? I'm reading the newspaper
the
now.
business leaders are pushing the election of council allies. So
Colleges
that's also
show
good news.
uneven effort to enroll poor.
So, okay, not everything's great, but hey, new video games are coming out.
Well, I mean, the nerds are winning.
Stanley Parable deals tough choices.
Not wrong.
Oh yeah, who can forget this ending?
Yeah. Well, you got a nice property here,
Yeah.
don't you? You really modeled all that?
Honestly, dude, like, just...
This is the dream.
Yeah, just do this now. But Is this in French?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism.
Meow!
10 out of 10 from
Oh, we gotta see the good
Destructoid.com.
review.
James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them.
3.
And now, it's nothing.
Well, I mean, all the
It's
other
no
Personas,
Angel.
obviously, but
It isn't
specifically
even
Persona
Stanley
3.
Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless
I feel like
husk.
he's being a little bit
1 hour
overdramatic.
of new elevator content.
Well, listen, you saw the new content. It was terrible.
Well, I guess that if that's the extent of the new content,
Yeah,
then I'm
there's
inclined to
no
agree.
other new content in this game.
That's from the original game.
Yeah. Remember Minecraft? In Stanley Parable? It was good! The tasteful nostalgic!
It was
Look
good.
at the fucking Polaroid photo!
That's really fucking like the idea of someone having a pocket camera just.
Yeah, Yeah, just to like fetishize this game where the whole point was a commentary
Wait a
on
second.
other video games.
Wait a second. What's going on down here?
Is this a choice? Memory zone maintenance.
Can I tamper? Ah, thank God.
Phew.
I was worried about your memory zone for a second, because if I was let loose in there, there'd be no coming back. How do you frame... Ugh, never mind.
That's honestly a really good, cool fucking cover.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that's... Man, they were that important of a character.
Yeah. I mean, they were... Well, that's kind of what's funny, because when you make a museum dedicated to the Stanley Parable, there's so little original content you can choose from.
Yeah, because they're all just, like, Unity assets.
Yeah, so, like, the point of the game is that it's not a good game. Because
Says you.
But,
Stanley Parable detractor.
Within the, like, narrative of the Stanley Parable, like...
That's not a
I guess that's also, like, so...
Uh-oh.
Getting a little too meta here.
Can we do that? If I saw the recording software on there.
So and what's funny is that like he mentioned at the beginning that these are all his favorite memories. So outside of
Doors.
Yeah, I mean, listen, just like such a monumental part of not only the game, but the like that's from the Stanley Parable demo.
Oh wow. Oh, I remember that too.
The Stanley Parable demo is great because it's all like complete. It's just its own little mini Stanley Parable game.
You think the Stanley Parable has a continent to it, or it just takes place in the U.S.? Because there's a fucking globe.
Yeah, well, because the Stanley Parable takes place somewhere, so of course there's a globe. This is from this like fake trailer they made where someone.
Oh my God! How do you know that?
Because I was obsessed with Stanley Parable.
No,
and,
I'm overjoyed that you know that, because I would have looked at that and been like, oh, it's a bike. I guess I missed that ending.
They made like 5 different trailers. Like this is from that same thing where a guy got really angry about the Stanley Parable.
People play games because of what they can do inside them, and then the game's very good and let them know it can do anything, literally anything.
Yeah, so then the joke of the video, which is like 9 minutes long, is them claiming, okay, we made a new version of the Stanley Parable where you can do anything. Would you mind? This is very funny that we're actually using this zone for its intended purpose.
Wow, yeah, welcome to the memory zone, everybody. Enjoy your stay.
But if you want to go with the bike, I can explain how the bike fixing.
Here's another moving passage, this time
Never
from
mind.
GameSpot.
Oh, look at those leaves out there. That's actually very nice.
It's both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games.
Oh, I
and
love
one
how
that offers some of the
ominously you're approaching it.
surprising and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
I think y'all just need to work harder.
Well, I mean, who are you? So this is the snake oil salesman routine, where the joke is, it's like, and now you have put the spirit of your uncle within your bike. The player has chosen to do the snake oil salesman routine to try and sell the bike to the local townsfolks.
Well, here's the bike.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they got
Yeah,
that.
I got it's all this is just getting to the point where it's really surreal.
It's so fucking
like it's really strange.
I fucking love it, but it's like it's crazy, but also
Like I'm losing like comprehensive ability.
I would expect nothing else from this game than to have the new content be just like a complete farce where it's making fun of the fact that it doesn't have new content by having there be new content.
Yeah.
And then having the joke be that like the narrator is obsessed with the original game.
Charlie Kaufman.
Yeah, I mean this is yeah.
I know Charlie Kaufman.
Yes. So they're comparing it here to the film adaptation. What I love about this too, like I said before, you can actually use this as a museum. Because what's funny about that review is the greatest world
These
is
were
memory.
simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back.
Like I get why they would reference adaptation.
Top 10
but
memories.
I
remember.
Well, they just described like the entirety of like YouTube top 10.
Oh shit. It's open.
Oh fuck. Well, hopefully.
I do love the sense of humor though, because it's the easiest joke to write, but it actually works for us.
It's really fun, yeah.
This dude went to Mars, and he's just like, I went to
I
Mars.
love that.
The memory zone before? What's this? What's down here?
I love when the
Saturation?
narrator gets like weirdly like a sad puppy where he's like, what,
Yeah,
what-
and somehow
what
he's
could
losing
it
track
be?
of his own creation.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you made this place.
But did he?
Holy shit.
Oh no, pressurized gas.
No, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from pressurized
No! Box him up! Keep him in the box!
Oh no, we need to keep them contained.
Keep him in storage!
Look at how just dire this area is.
Yeah, this looks like a completely different game.